Yo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Mosballin and I feel victorious today. Very victorious. I haven't even been playing the game today at all. Didn't touch it up. Nothing. Yesterday I kind of played a little bit, but nothing too crazy either. And maybe that's why I feel so victorious. Honestly, realistically, my little baby just came through today. She's back with me. It's been 2 months. Some of y'all already know that. And I do want to say real quick, thank you guys so much for all the love lately, man. We just hit 97.2k subscribers. You guys have absolutely been smashing it. If you're not subscribed already, please go ahead and do so. I think a majority of you guys that watch my videos are still not, so you guys can change that and we can get to 100,000 way quicker if we did. But regardless, that's not what we're here to talk about. Let's keep talking about victorious. We haven't made a video on this yet, and in the exchange there is something called victory cards. It's a whole section that basically I've been trying to get as many of these as I can, trying to figure out the what's it called, the refresh rate, because they are basically, it's an exchange and some exchange pieces get exchanged faster. You come through a little bit faster. Some, like, you can do only one time if it has a one-time limit. Others, like this game on, technically I could do it 1,000,000 times because it doesn't have a limit, right? These all have one limit. You can't have two Scottie Pippins. These you can do 1,000,000 gazillion times, right? And that's just how that goes, right? That's how that goes. We have consumables that go for one-time limits, like a pink diamond or higher. If I throw in my Kemba, for example, I'll get an option pack for Hall of Fame badges. That's actually might be a good idea. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't know these were limited to one either. Wow, I actually had no idea. I had no idea. That explains why I can't do the Hall of Fame badge for the diamonds that I was trying to rock in. That sucks that it's a one-time deal. But some of these hidden gems you could do unlimited. The wild gems, same thing. Like I can go ahead and throw in some hidden gems, try to get these, and I could do these unlimited. But we're not here to talk about this stuff, even though I'll go ahead and do this right now. Why not? Let's go throw in these 2 hidden gems for a wild gem option pack. I feel like a lot of us have been trying to do that ever since the exchange came out, because you can pull a really expensive ruby. You wouldn't be able to sell them. In theory, you wouldn't be able to sell them or anything, but they would still help you if you are planning to exchange, getting cards a lot cheaper. Now we'll go ahead and look at some of our own open things, right? I've been exchanging for stuff. I have like these extra wins. Now this one is for victory cards. I'll explain how you get victory cards in a second. I had to go ahead, since for some reason I recorded so many videos and I forgot that I had them in different places and I didn't put them in like different folders, so a lot of them got corrupted because I basically deleted them. That's what happened. I literally went ahead and deleted them, erased them off the face of the earth. But there is an extra wins showdown in the victory cards. There's also one that gives you 3 extra wins. I'll explain what those do in a second. I also have another one. I thought I exchanged for it. I guess I didn't. I just exchanged for this game changer just to see the refresh timer on that, because I might get lucky here. I could pull some heat, and I didn't. I got a double up salary cap. Not something I would have definitely wanted in theory. Not something I'm looking for. I just want to double check if I did exchange for any of those other ones. Nope. So I'm basically screwed. So we'll go ahead and go in here in victory cards. So I guess we'll start with the basics. What is a victory card, and then we'll talk about which ones I think are the most worth it, the best and the worst, why you should do these, why you shouldn't, all that. So you get a victory card every time you beat someone in any online setting besides triple threat part. So if you go ahead and beat somebody in Showdown, right, Showdown, you would get one. If you beat somebody in salary cap online, or if you beat somebody in King of the Court. So any of the 5v5, also not all-star team up, because team up is one where you only control one player. Triple threat park is kind of similar, so you have to be controlling all 5 players online, and you will get a card based on that. So I do have a card to show you guys. I had to play an extra game, but we do have a showdown card, which works out perfectly. I mean, I can't zoom into it. Maybe I'll zoom in on the screen right now, but it shows you the rep of the person you played. So I played some dude in Emerald 4, or is that 4? IV? Yeah, I believe so, because V is 5, and then IV, and then VI would be 6. Yeah, that makes sense. So Emerald 4, and I got a rage quit. It says the rage quit. We were up 11-0, and they got on out of there. So that worked out really well on my end. You can get it if they quit. It'll say, like that one says right there, If they don't quit, it will just say whatever, like it'll just say whatever the final score was, so 64 to 58 or whatever the case is, and then it won't say the person's name. It's supposed to show what team logo they have, but for example this one doesn't, so you would assume they didn't have a team logo, for example. And basically all these stuff have timers. You won't be able to exchange one time and then just do it again and do it again. But for me right now, just telling you guys what I think is the absolute best out of all these, because at first when I looked at them I was like, bro, none of these are worth it, not a single one. But I will say right now, if you do play Showdown, the one that costs 25, this one costs 25 victory cards. That is 100% worth it if you play Showdown. Now there's game on packs for 25. This Hall of Fame costs 50. No shot that is worth it. You're better off doing this one I've done almost a week ago. I was waiting to see if it refreshes. If it does refresh within the week, I will let you guys know, like at the end of the week. You guys let me know if you know what the refresh rate on this is. The I never lose one refreshes after 24 hours. The extra win one, I believe, refreshes after 2 days. Okay, so 48 hours, I believe, is the one for this one. So an extra win, what does that game changer do? Well, let me show you guys why I said those are the 3 best in my opinion, my 3 favorite ones if you play Showdown. The reason I say this is I can go ahead and, for example, let's take a look. How many wins do we have right now? We currently have a whopping 68 wins. Okay, I don't know why I didn't see it the first time I went through. That's how you know I'm tired. But it says 68 wins out of 75. And I will look at the weekly rewards and whatnot. You see it says at the bottom I have 0 out of 3 wins. So this week, if I don't get any wins, whether it's 3, whether it's 7, whether it's 15, whether it's 20, I will not get any prize. If you didn't see yesterday, I pulled some heat from the 20 prize Showdown weekly rewards, pulled some real heat. But say for example I can't play this week that much, which is very, very true because of just my daughter being around and all that. I will go ahead and L3 left analog stick, and I have the extra wins, receive 1 extra win. So I'll go ahead and spam that, go ahead and use that, and it gave me my win there. It also gave me my win here, and now I'm at 69. So that cost me 10 victory cards. So me winning 10 games of Showdown gave me basically an extra one. So say I won 60 games like I won so far, 60 games of Showdown, and I've gotten a victory card every single time because I've won those games myself. So I can exchange those every 2 days for another one, and then that would have gave me 6 extra free wins. So I have done that at least 3 times so far. I have exchanged for that one, and I've exchanged for the other one that costs 25 one time. The one that costs 25 gives you 3 extra wins. So instead of jumping up 1, it will jump me up 3 total for 25. So you're saving as well. So definitely do the 25 first and hope it refreshes within like the week. At the end of the week it'll refreshes, because that's the most worth it. If it does refresh after 7 days, I'm gonna start saving these in general, because I was doing the I never lose. I think I've gotten at least 3 of these, I would say, because I did play salary cap as well. I do believe these are the best ones if you do want Showdown wins. Even if you've never played Showdown, if you play just salary cap, maybe these can still help you like have incentive to play a little bit of Showdown, because they'll give you some free wins along the way. The I never lose one is cool. I will actually probably not use it right now, but you see here I'm not on a 2x. That means I lost my last game. But for example, if I ever lose a game, I can go ahead and use the I never lose one, which will give me a 2x streak. The 2x streaks are important because they help you jump up tiers faster. That way your bar is moving a lot better, especially on the tier 2 board. When you make it to tier 2, it becomes extremely difficult to work your way up to tier 1. So those definitely came in handy there, and I was glad I was stacking them, and that's why I'm going to stack them here. I would use it here just to show it to you guys, but I'm better off keeping these for next season. These should not expire. I don't think people have been asking me about game changers expiring, and I just don't see any of them actually expiring. It wouldn't make sense. I believe you can stack these as long as you want, as long as you don't have more than 20 of some sort, because I think if you have 20 they would probably force you to quick sell. But anything else, you should be good. There's no reason for them to expire at all. Now, I don't know why I went with this game changer one for 5. That's probably not a good one. I would do this badge pack if it gave you 3 badges, but even then, that's probably not that good. I think you should save victory cards. We don't know that they expire. Might as well save them for next season. I doubt they add anything way better, because at first I was like, nah, they have to add something better. These are terrible. These are terrible. When I look at it, There's no reason for them to. So 3 wins for a diamond shoe and takeover doesn't make sense. You should not do that. It wouldn't make much sense for diamond shoes in general. Even the series 1 deluxe, like I've seen some people say do that because you can get free cards, but the odds of getting someone new that you need or a ruby that goes for a lot, probably not worth it. Not in my opinion. I don't think the game changer is, unless you pull something really, really good, which is not that likely. The badge pack, I don't see 5 for 1 badge being it at all. Hall of Fame, too much for it. Game on pack, too much for it for a non-deluxe. I think it's a no-brainer. These are the 3 best, even if you don't play Showdown. Even if you don't play Showdown, they'll help you along the way. But if you really never want to touch Showdown, you're just maybe doing it in salary cap or King of the Court, then that's where you decide if you want to go, maybe try to get lucky with the game changer. Maybe you pull some, I don't know, double something would probably be your best bet. I'm like hoping I can pull some of these extra wins from here. That's why I kind of went with it. But yeah, 1 badge is definitely not worth it. Maybe the series 1 deluxe if you really want. Otherwise, hoping for a good takeover, nah, I just don't see it. You let me know what you guys are doing with them, what your plans are. But I've definitely been getting the question a lot about what are victory cards, how do you get them. So I hope that answered all the questions you guys might have. It's definitely through Showdown, King of the Court, as well as salary cap online. I'm hopefully gonna play some King of the Court this weekend. I don't know, I haven't played a single game yet. Shout out to Ty for being first. That is so sick. I hope he wins it this time. Man, this is so awesome. Like, they like all these dudes that are still fighting for the top, like the best of the best. Like, I have so much respect for them. With everything that's going on in the game, they're still able and capable to do it. But hey, I need to win these for victory cards, right? I definitely do. Actually, in theory, I should be getting around every weekend or whatever, every week in general, I should be getting around 18 to 20, I would say, victory cards just strictly off Showdown, because I want to get the 20 wins rewards. That's what I'm trying to do every week. That's my plan. If you guys don't understand how the rewards and stuff works, let me know. If you guys don't understand how hidden gems works, because I've been seeing a lot of people telling me they're like kind of confused on that. I can definitely make a video on that as well. I want to clear up all the air. Just let me know what you guys would want. And sorry for the like kind of slower paced video that really doesn't explain much, do much. I'm really upset they've been like removing things that shouldn't be removed. But I'm just so like happy right now in life that I can't really talk about 2K right now, all right? I made my rant video the other day, hopeful that it would help you guys out. But with all that said, I will see you guys later. Been an absolute pleasure as always. As always, do not go for these season 1 exchange pieces or whatever they are. These are disgusting. No matter what you're playing, we got a vote lit. Let's get litty on one of these votes while I end this. Tell you guys how much I love you guys. I always forget where they are. They're in here. Yes, they're in here. And I click this, activate game changer. Give me some heat. I want like the best heat of all time. It's been your boy Mosballin. Y'all know the drill. And ballin', hey, it's not over till it's over. Let's see what this is. What are you giving me right here, man? Give me, so I basically got a game changer that led to another game changer that led to, it's a silver. That's not what I wanted, but ballin' out.